Welcome back. We now go to Zam Kareem for sports. Zam.
Thanks, Gareth. Triathlon combines swimming, biking, and running. Earlier this week, I met up with an athlete who excels at the sport despite just starting a few years ago and is training to eventually make it to the Olympics. The triathlon was never really a thought for Nathan Killam, a multi-sport athlete who recently turned pro after only 3 years in the sport. Nathan recently came back from Austin, Texas, where he was competing in one of the many triathlon events he excels at.
My friend Steve Werner, he was like, hey man, I did this thing last summer, it's called a triathlon. It's like swim, bike, run, and you can swim, bike, run, you should try one. I went and did it and I won by like 5 minutes. This is my third full season, I just finished now.
His Texas race completed the season, though he continues his training regimen despite the winter nearing. Nathan is always looking to do better, now racing Canada's and the world's best triathletes.
So I'm always like one of the top guys, if not the top guy at races, and then to go face off with Simon Whitfield and all the best in the world, this is where I stand against the best. But then again, it drives me more to just work even harder because I want to get up with those guys.
For the guy who started running to lose weight, biking for transportation, and swimming to stay in shape following an injury, Nathan's come a long way, but has a ways to go to where he wants, the Olympics in 2016 in Rio de Janeiro.
It's only 2010. 2012 is too close. I'm not at the level where I need to be yet. But 2016, who knows what can happen, right?
So the always competitive, soft-spoken guy hopes he keeps on improving, adding to his collection of race photos, and hoping to have one with a gold medal. Zam Kareem in Surrey for BCIT Magazine. Two sisters are shooting hoops for the UBC Thunderbirds. Gareth Maddock-Jones got a chance to see their competitiveness and camaraderie that go beyond the game.
For Alex and Erica Buig, it's not bad being sisters, best friends, and teammates on UBC's women's basketball team.
It's really fun. I really like it. It's because she's like one of my best friends.
It's great. She's pretty much the reason why I came to UBC.
Alex is a senior, and Erica is in her second season. The younger Buig knows her elder sibling looks out for her both on and off the court.
She's very, very protective, which is a good thing.
I'm always looking out for her, whether we're like going out or like just hanging out or for school-wise, like she's always the one who I'm always like, okay, what is she doing?
As far as who is better at hoops, their coach gives the nod to the player with more experience.
Alex has the upper hand. She's the older sister. So she's a leader and a role model, I think, for Erica. And I know Erica really looks up to Alex.
Older sister Alex may be the better basketball player, but it's younger sister Erica who has the upper hand in other sports.
We used to golf and ski. I was always the first one down the hill, definitely beat her there. Golfing, I would always get a lower score than her.
And just because Alex is 2 years older doesn't mean she always gets her way either.
We never really fight. We'll fight for like 5 minutes, and she's really stubborn, and then I just kind of give in to whatever she says.
She may win most of the battles off the court, but Erica couldn't imagine what life would be like without Alex as a teammate.
I wouldn't like that. I don't even want to think about not having her on the team with me.
And as teammates, they share one common goal.
I think we both want to win nationals. The whole team wants to win nationals really bad, so hopefully we can push some strides there.
Winning a national championship with Alex would be amazing, so hopefully we can do it.
Two sisters, one team. The Buigs and the UBC Thunderbirds look to make another run toward a national title. This year, fueled by a little sibling rivalry. Gareth Maddock-Jones in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
The last three BC University hockey champions faced off last weekend. Simon Fraser University and University of Victoria did battle for the first time this season. SFU was looking for a bounce-back game following their regular season loss 2 weeks ago at the hands of the Okanagan College Coyotes. SFU came into the game with 1-1 where UVic was 2-0. In the first period, UVic on the power play. Brent Sutherland receives a deflected puck off an SFU skate and puts it home for a 1-0 lead. SFU on a delayed penalty. Warren Gardner fires the puck over the shoulder of Ryan Gray, tying it at 1. In the second, Tommy Adair receives a pass from Matt Bell and fires it over through a crowd over Justin Mulholland. While SFU is short-handed, Jamie Laprise is sprung on a breakaway and beats Gray to tie the game at 2. Early in the third, UVic captain Matt Schultz fires a weak shot that beats Justin Mulholland, and UVic takes a 3-2 lead. Gray stands on his head for the first star in the game as UVic remains undefeated, winning 3-2.
North America, but in Langley, my co-anchor found one man who is raising pigeons in the Lower Mainland.
Pigeon racing is the sport of releasing trained pigeons to fly long distances, sometimes over 500 miles, and hope they make it home. David Walker from North Road Pigeon Racing explains what a typical race day is like.
We basket, say, on a Friday night, and then maybe the first race is from Hope, and so the birds would be up at 8 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're basically waiting for your birds to come home, and they kind of come in and they land like on a landing board, and they trap into the loft, and you clock them out. So that's kind of the highlight of it, I guess, is the actual racing.
The retired teacher and his wife live in Langley with a myriad of other animals. He raises the pigeons in his 2 pigeon lofts, not to be confused with chicken coops, and enjoys every aspect of it.
There's a lot of different things I actually enjoy, everything from the breeding program, putting birds together and trying to get the best flyer that you can.
These pigeons can cost anywhere from $5 to tens of thousands of dollars, and they start their training very early by becoming familiar with their loft and their own neighborhoods.
They need to range before you do that, which basically means they're flying up and away around the neighborhood and getting a good aerial view. You can start training them and start with short tosses, half a mile. Some people actually start 3 or 4 or 5 miles away.
Not speaking on behalf of any other farms, but when these pigeons' careers are over, they come back and spend time in their loft and more time with their friends. Kristen Woodhouse in Langley for BCIT Magazine.
I'm Allison Bailey, and this is what's happening in the Lower Mainland over the next week. Halloween is just around the corner, and ghosts and goblins will be coming to Burnaby Village, trick-or-treat at the houses, or watch a fire show. The village will be haunted October 28th to 30th. For more information, visit burnabyvillagemuseum.ca. Or if you're looking for something even scarier, you don't want to miss the annual Parade of Lost Souls happening October 30th in the Commercial Drive area. You can just watch or put on a costume and be part of the action. The parade will feature all kinds of creepy creatures. It's not recommended for children under 12. If you're wanting to go to something a little calmer, an Inuit elder from Greenland will be performing a healing circle here at BCIT's Burnaby campus. Hear him speak from 12:30 to 3 o'clock on Wednesday, October 27th. For more information and to register, contact Celeste at 604-432-8474. That's your community calendar. I'm Allison Bailey.
Visit us online at bcitbroadcastnews.ca or bcit-broadcast.com.
And that's our show. I'm Kristen Woodhouse along with Gareth Maddow-Jones. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend.
And now we'll leave you with a view from the Richmond Dike.